You put your phone down, step away from constant notifications, and commit to 60 full days of digital fasting. 2 whole months without unnecessary scrolling. No endless video feeds. No compulsive app checking. Just you, your loved ones, and the real world around you. In this video script, I'm going to walk you through what a 60-day digital fast feels like, what challenges you'll face, too, and the incredible impact it can have on your inner peace, your family life, and your connection with society. The first thing you'll notice in the opening days is how deeply ingrained your digital habits are. Reaching for your phone may feel almost automatic, even when there's nothing you need to check. The first week is like breaking an invisible chain. You might feel restless, maybe even bored or anxious, but this is just your mind detoxing. You've been conditioned to expect stimulation at every pause. Silence feels uncomfortable at first, but that silence is exactly where peace begins to grow. By the second week, a shift starts to happen. Your mind feels less cluttered. The constant background noise of notifications and updates fades. Instead, you start noticing things you used to overlook: the sound of birds in the morning, the warmth of a family meal, the small joys in conversations. This is when inner calm starts building. Without the pressure to keep up with the digital world, you naturally begin to slow down and live more in the present. When you enter the 3rd and 4th weeks, family life begins to transform. Without screens as a distraction, you have more quality time to give. Meals become longer and more engaging. Instead of everyone sitting at the table checking phones, you share stories, laugh, and listen to each other. Parents reconnect with children, partners rediscover each other's company, and siblings spend time together without digital interference. 2. Even simple activities like playing a board game, cooking together, or going for a walk feel more meaningful. Relationships strengthen because presence replaces distraction. At the 1-month mark, you may already feel lighter, calmer, and more intentional. But extending the fast to 60 days multiplies the impact. By the 5th and 6th weeks, the inner changes deepen. Your mind no longer craves constant stimulation. The urge to reach for a device weakens. Instead, you enjoy long stretches of focus, whether it's reading a book, working on a project, or simply resting without guilt. This kind of mental stillness is rare in today's world, but it's incredibly healing. It's what creates lasting inner peace. On a family level, bonds grow stronger. Children notice when parents are fully present. Partners feel more valued when they get undivided attention. You create memories that screens could never replace. Imagine a family picnic, a weekend trip, or just sitting together on the porch talking about life. These moments stick because they're real and undistracted. Over 60 days, these small actions accumulate, weaving stronger emotional ties and a greater sense of belonging. Your connection with society also shifts in surprising ways. Without constantly living online, you start looking outward again. You greet neighbors, join local events, volunteer, or simply have longer conversations with people you meet. Social media often gives us the illusion of being connected, but real community happens. During a 60-day digital fast, you discover how much richer and more genuine these interactions feel. You may even feel more empathy and awareness of the world around you because your attention isn't consumed by endless digital noise. Now let's talk about the inner transformation. 60 days of digital fasting teaches you patience. Teaches you that not every question needs an instant answer. Not every thought needs to be shared, and not every moment needs to be captured. His patience leads to self-awareness. You notice your moods, your triggers, and your thoughts more clearly. Meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in silence becomes easier. You begin to experience peace, not as a distant idea, but as a daily reality. And what about personal growth? With 2 months of reclaimed time, You may pick up hobbies or skills you never thought you had time for. Reading, exercising, gardening, cooking, writing, these become sources of joy and fulfillment. Instead of consuming content passively, you start creating and engaging actively. Okay? That shift alone can boost self-confidence and satisfaction. 4. 60 days isn't always smooth. You will face temptations, especially during social gatherings, when others are glued to their phones, or when boredom creeps in. But every time you resist, you strengthen your discipline. And every time you choose presence over distraction, you're building a new lifestyle, one that values peace and real connection. Delay. By the end of the 60 days, the results are powerful. Inner peace becomes your new baseline. Family relationships feel warmer and closer. You feel more integrated with your community. Productivity rises, creativity flows, and stress drops. Most importantly, you reclaim ownership of your attention and your time. The key after finishing is not to fall back into old habits. Instead, carry forward the lessons. Maybe you keep one phone-free day each week, or set boundaries like no screens at meals, or limit social media to specific times. The goal, ESNT2, reject technology forever. ES, to use it with awareness and balance. So, to wrap it up, a 60-day digital fast isn't just about quitting screens. It's about rediscovering yourself, deepening your bonds with family, and reconnecting with society. The first days test your willpower, the first weeks shift your habits, and by the end of 2 months, you experience life in a clearer, calmer, and more meaningful way. If you're searching for inner peace and stronger connections, too, this is one of the most powerful experiments you can try. 60 days may sound long, but the impact lasts far beyond. The gift of presence, peace, and connection is priceless, and it's waiting for you on the other side of digital fasting.